So I had a completely different topic planned for today, but halfway through a hike, life handed me a better one. I decided to try a trail that I haven't tried before from my All Trails app, but the moment I got there, I felt intimidated. Then I saw a sign warning about like bobcats and mountain lions in the area, and I thought to myself, oh, great, like, isn't that life? I was out there alone, my bottle of water, my phone, my ID, and just my thoughts. I didn't even have a walking stick, and I generally carry one just in case. So before I started climbing, I decided to pick up like 4 kind of semi-big rocks from the ground just in case. At the time, I told myself they were for protection. But looking back, those rocks became something else. They became a reminder of the weight we choose to carry. The relationships, the expectations, the fear, the need to prove ourselves. As I kept climbing these rocks, they got heavier and heavier. And I felt like this is just like the things that I've been carrying in my life, So eventually I reached a point where the sun was beating down on me. I started to radiate. My water was running low. I could feel my body started to overheat, and I started to panic. That's when I had a choice. Keep pushing because I wanted to prove that I could, or turn around because I knew what was best for me. How many times do we keep going simply because we've already invested so much time? How many times do we stay in the relationship? How many times do we stay on the job? Or how many times do we stay in the situation? Not because it's right for us, but because we've convinced ourselves we have to see through it. So I turn around. And before I started to walk back down the trail, I dropped the rocks, every single one of them, because I wasn't willing to carry that weight anymore. Not on the trail, not in my life. At this chapter of my life, one of the greatest lessons that I'm learning is that I don't have to earn my worth through struggle. I don't have to keep proving how strong I am, and I don't have to keep carrying things that are weighing me down. Nobody was on that trail to tell me what to do. Nobody had extra water. Nobody could make the decision for me. And isn't that how life works? At some point, the answers stop coming from everyone else, and they start coming from within. What are the rocks that you're carrying? And what would happen if you finally gave yourself permission to put them down? Have a good one.